Welcome to Formal Fitness, everybody. Jim Dandy here. And we are back to the Bosu one last time, and this time it is all about core. Let's get started. Alright, just like in the previous videos, we're going to stretch things out, get a little warm up in, get that heart rate going, so we have a more productive workout. So I'm just kind of stepping it side to side here. I'm going to cross those arms. We're going to be doing some planks and things like that, so we're going to be getting some intensity in those arms. So we do want to kind of open those up, the chest and the shoulders a little bit. And take them up and down. Alright, we're going to stretch out those obliques. Just kind of pulse it to the side. Arm comes overhead, the other arm to the front. Other side. Just kind of wake up those core muscles, get them ready to go, let them know you're here to play. The core is the most important part of the body because it's connected to all the other muscles. So it's good to have a nice, tight, strong core. Okay, and then we're just going to twist those arms back and forth. And we're going to swing those hips the opposite direction. Alright, come down into a bit of a squat. We're going to keep those arms in the defensive position as we continue to twist it out. Even further down into that lunge, we're going to take those arms and we're just going to punch it down back and forth. And we're going to kind of move with those arms, rotating that waist a little bit. And just one more little warm up here with a little speed bag action here. Make sure you pivot. It's going to really engage those core muscles. We're going to take it high, we're going to take it low. Other direction. Rotate those arms counterclockwise now. Make sure we continue to pivot. Nice. Alright, I will see you guys on the floor. Alright. Got the Bosu now. A few things up here we're going to do before we get down into those planks. Some deadlifts. Make sure you engage that core as you come out. You are going to be working those upper thighs a little bit as well, which is really focus on that nice tight core. And focus on that core pulling that upper body back up into a straight position. Oh yeah, nice and tight. Almost there. And down. Okay, we're going to step it out a little bit now. And we're just going to twist and push it out. A nice chest press to the side. Really focus on those abs going in the opposite direction of your chest. You're You're going to really start to feel it in the obliques and those back muscles. It's all connected. Your core, that is the most important part of the body because it connects to everything else. Without a strong core, you're nothing. Okay, one more. Great. Alright, Bosu to the side. We're just going to pulse that Bosu toward the floor. This arm comes out for balance. And just reach. Keep those legs straight. Just reach that Bosu as close to the floor as you can get. You're going to really feel that you're stretching out those obliques. All right. Other side. Just come down as far as you can. I don't expect many of you to actually reach the floor. Nice. All right, this time we're going to stay low and we're going to pulse. Sweet. Other side. Just stay nice and low. Keep moving. Keep that core engaged. Nice. Alright, this time arms stay out to that press, and we're just going to pulse. Push those arms outward, push that core in the opposite direction. Other side. You're going to feel it a little bit in that back as well. That's good too. Those back muscles are connected to the core. It's all good. Alright. Alright, this time the Bosu is going to come behind us. And we're going to do those deadlifts one more time. Arms come up and down. You're going to feel a little bit in here, but really focus on keeping that core nice and tight. On a nice 2 count, down for 2, up for 2. Focus on those core muscles pulling you back up. You're also working that lower back, so it's all good. Alright. We're going to do a traditional plank to start out with. If you need to stay on your knees, that's fine. Cross one leg over the other, hold yourself up. That's a modified plank. But we're going to come up on those toes. We're going to hold ourselves up, and it's going to be harder with the Bosu because the Bosu likes to move. So we have to really keep that core nice and tight to hold our position. And you can time these if you want. I'm just going to follow the music. You'll start to feel it when you get that real intensity and the core start to flare up. And come down. Stretch that out a little bit. Alright, I'm going to come back up this time. We're going to use that Bosu to our advantage and give it a little twist. That's really going to get up into those higher core muscles that are hard to reach. come up into that plank one more time. This time we're going to come down and we're going to pulse. Lower those hips towards the ground and bring them back up. Okay, little side plank action. Come up to the side. If you want, you can have your palm down and come all the way up like this. Or if you want to modify a little bit, bring that elbow down to the side. But I'm going for full intensity. And you just want to keep a nice straight line here, diagonally. Keep this other arm up for balance if you need it. Nice. All right. We're going to come back into that, up into that one more time. This time I'm going to pulse. I'm going to come down toward the floor and then bring those hips back up toward the ceiling. All right. Woo. One more and then we'll move over to the left side. Come up one more time. This time, we're going to come forward, and that arm's going to go through, and we're going to thread that needle. Nice. All right. Time for the left side. Again, if you want to modify and come down on that shoulder, that's fine. I'm going for a full intensity here. So I'm going to bring my palm up. Legs nice and straight. And we're just going to hold this position. Nice straight diagonal line. Alright, and down. Catch your breath. Alright, back up. This time we're going to pulse. Come down toward the floor and push those hips up toward the ceiling. And down. Woo. Alright guys, just one more. We're almost there. Back up onto that palm. And this time we're coming down, we're threading the needle. Coming forward, down, and through the back. Alright guys. Alright guys. Kick that Bosu to the side. We are done with him for today. We're going to stretch out a little bit. First, one more core-esque exercise I want to do. We've engaged that lower back a lot today, so we want to kind of stretch that out some. So we're going to come all the way down to the floor. And I'm going to come to the side a little bit so you can see better what I'm doing. First, we're going to start with our left palm over the right. And then we're going to cross the opposite leg. Right leg over the left. And if you want, you can keep those arms down and just lift up the back legs. But I want to get a good stretch here. So I'm going to lift both up. The only thing that should be on the ground is your torso. Everything else should be raised up. And we're just going to hold that. And down. Switch. Right palm over the left. Left leg crosses. Left ankle crosses over the right. And we're going to come back up and we're going to do that again. And just hold that. Try and keep everything off the ground except for the torso. And down. Nice. Bring those shoulders back. And those legs out to the side. Hold that. And down. We're going to come up and back into that child's pose. If you want, widen those legs out and get a much deeper stretch. Really focus on that lower back. And as you exhale, bring yourself closer to the ground. And slowly raise your way up. Okay, we're going to come down to onto those knees. And I'm just going to come over, stretch those obliques out. And then bring that head down, opposite arm back and to the side. We oftentimes forget about our neck, but when we're holding those poses, we're putting a little strain on that neck as well. And the other side. Bring it over, stretch out those obliques. And bring it up. Grab that neck again. Arm to the side. We're going to open up that chest one more time. We worked a little bit of that upper body holding those plank positions. So we want to stretch those arms out a little bit too. And forward, stretch out that chest. And behind. And then we're just going to twist to one side. Grab hold of that shoulder, grab hold of that back heel. And bring that body around as far as you can. Other side. And just a nice deep breath in and out, let it all out. Guys, we did it. Bosu abs. Until next time.